I'll show you how to make it idiotic for clients to refuse your $2,000 a month retainer. And I'll do it in the next 10 minutes. I'll show you how to do it by using the simplest yet most misunderstood concept in the entire copywriting world. Let's get into it. And this very misunderstood concept is getting your clients results. Because you might be thinking, $2,000 a month is a lot of money. If someone paid me $10, I'd be happy. And I used to think the same way. But when you're able to make someone, but with a zero a month, then this isn't really a big deal anymore, right? So if you were able to get your clients amazing results, then charging this would be a no-brainer, and it would be idiotic for them to refuse it. And now maybe you're saying, okay, wow, thank you for the advice. Let me just make better results. But let me show you how, because it's actually quite simple. And I'll show all of this to you only by using the most basic marketing concept ever. So first of all, I'll show you what not to do and what a lot of people do. A lot of people, maybe you included, you might go for these accounts like these. Obviously, you don't just go for people on Instagram. You don't have to only target Instagram creators. I do, but not everyone does. But I just wanted to show you this. Because let's say you offer emails, because everyone just offers emails. Emails is what you do. If you're a copywriter, you do emails and maybe sales pages. Well, and then you target this person. What the hell are you going to do for this person? She has an email list of like 300 people maybe. What are you going to do? You're going to send emails. You're going to charge them. You're going to charge her $2,000. Let's say by some miracle she has the money and she agrees. And then she says, I want to see an ROI. You send this to her 200 leads email list. You send the emails. You're like sending 5 emails a week. You're doing everything right. And you're making some sales, but you're not getting that. You're not getting those results. It's just not that easy, because this is not a dream client for you. And so you're not getting their amazing results. And so what is happening? You're going to be dropped. Even though you're literally making emails, which is emails and sales pages, which is the most high leverage skill that you can do. Or what you could do is you could target this creator and say, oh, Alana, sleep coach, you have 27.6K followers. Now you probably have an audience that we can turn into money, that we can actually make like money for, that we can get sales, because she probably has an email list, and that email list probably isn't that small. And so let's target her. Or you could take a look at another account, at the third type of account, which is for example, Ava. You might have seen Ava on Instagram, a great creator. But then you're probably not going to land Ava. You're just not going to, you don't work with people like these if you don't have a brand. You just don't. Maybe you do. If you do, that's amazing. But they're very, very hard to land. And it's much better to actually target this person and bring her to the level of Ava, because it's possible. Someone helped her as well, or she helped herself. So the point is, how can you help her not only convert more, but also have more traffic, right? Because the problem with this person was that no matter how high your conversion rate is, if there's no traffic because there's no audience, what are you going to do? You're not going to get her any results. For this person, a good conversion rate will give a lot of sales, will bring a lot of sales. Good job, you have an amazing client, great relationship. But what if you could also have more traffic, compound that traffic, skyrocket it, and then a higher percentage of conversion rate on a bigger traffic source just means sales for everyone. So many more sales for everyone. And that is what you want to do. So instead of just targeting this person or this person, the point is to get these in between people, to get them to a very high level, not just by sending emails. So this very simple concept is the funnel, right? You heard of the funnel, but it's so misunderstood because everyone is so hyper fixated on emails, just emails, right? Because emails is the only thing that exists. Yes, it's amazing. Emails are amazing. It's an amazing vehicle to make sales, but it's not the only thing you got to do, because you can also build the list. What if the list was 10 times as large? You would make this client so much more money. You would make yourself so much more money, attract more opportunities, more referrals, everything. Now, how do you do that? Well, you can help them, for example, with the authority content. So you can grow their following. You can grow their traffic source. You build the list. So you're also helping them convert their traffic source into leads, not just leads into buyers. So what you're probably focused now on is leads into buyers. But what if we have more leads? Well, how do we get more leads? We first need more traffic, and then we need to convert the traffic into leads. Yes, you can then send the emails as well. You can make the sales page, because a business needs all of these things to work. If you just go in and blindly, you're like, sales page because it's what I can charge the most, please $1,000, but then they get no traffic to that sales page, or the traffic that they do get is kind of shitty, what is the sales page going to do? Nothing. Maybe one day it can do some stuff, but you're not going to keep working with this person because you haven't gotten them the results that they need to see for you to actually keep working with this person. So if they don't already have great content and great systems, emails are not the only thing. They're a great thing, but they're not the only thing. Now, how do you exponentiate your value even more? So I don't know why I didn't write this down, but if you make everything for them. So right now you might be just the guy that sends Google Docs around. Well, how can you actually send the emails for them, schedule them in the software, learn ActiveCampaign, learn MailChimp or whatever people use, ConvertKit, use all of that, learn it, and then implement these things for them, and you can charge more, because business owners, they don't want to play around with the tech and stuff. They just want to cut your check and get everything done, get an ROI. And your goal is to look at their business and say, how can I, as a copywriter, provide them the most amount of value and make them work as little as possible? And as a copywriter in the online business space, there's nothing more to it than copywriting. Hooks are copywriting. Scripts are copywriting. Ideation is copywriting. Building the list is copywriting. DM sequences, copywriting. Everything. Emails, sales pages, VSLs. Everything is copywriting. And that's how you got to think of it. You have a skill, and you're not just a copywriter. You're someone, you want to help people grow their business, because that's how you grow your business. So what can you do as well? You can price it for an outcome you can actually control. So the whole funnel. Because if you just say, I will help you add $10,000 in 3 months, 6 months, in a year, whatever, through email marketing. But then then they make shitty content and you just don't even control it. And you get no leads, people don't trust you, and then you can't sell as well with email. Because I'm telling you, email is amazing, but it's not the whole picture of a business. And you have to control the whole funnel, because also when you have your little fingers, your greedy fingers in the whole funnel, they can't really get rid of you, can they? Because they are depending on you to build their entire business. And you're getting them more traffic, you're helping them convert it, you're helping them close it. It would cost too much to get rid of you. And so they don't. And that's how you also build stability for yourself in your life. That's how people agree to longer term contracts. That's what you got to do. So what can you actually sell? You can sell Instagram content and scripts, content strategy scripts. So you can ideate the content for them based on your guys' conversation, and you can send them scripts to read, right? You can also edit them or hire someone to edit them, or they can edit them themselves, because it's on Instagram with the talking head videos. It's quite an easy thing. So what to post and what to say. You can do evergreen email funnels. So for example, a welcome sequence, which is something that you implement once and then it's going to make money for people forever. And if you package it like that, it's a good deal. You can send broadcast emails, which are 3 to 5 to 7 times a week emails just to the entire list. The bigger the list they have, the more important this becomes. And this is just also very important because it's how you build a relationship. It's just the biggest money maker that you can do for someone, but you probably know this. Appointment setting or DM sequences. For example, you can use ManyChat. If you don't know what ManyChat is, learn it. It's just this software that, the comment ebook and I'll send you the ebook right away. That's what ManyChat does. And then you get into a conversation. You can help them with that because lo and behold, that is copywriting too, right? Sales pages, you know this. Because also, if you send emails, if you do content, but they have this shitty sales page made with some prehistoric software, then what's going to happen? People are going to click, they won't buy. Or they are going to buy a little bit because the emails can do quite a lot of lifting, but they can't do everything. What else can you do? Sales training, right? If they have calls, you can even put sales training in your offer. I'll jump with you on a call. I'll throw you around some objections and you're going to overcome them. I'm going to teach you how to overcome them. And I'm going to send you some resources because you're taking care of everything. Is this directly writing emails? No. Is it something you could learn and would be willing to learn? Yes, it is, right? And also, if you're like, but sales calls really scare me. Motherfucker, watch a YouTube video. You have so many YouTube videos on sales, on overcoming objections, on what to do when someone tells you it's too expensive. Then you hop on a couple of your own sales calls. You realize, oh, I can do this. I can do discovery. It's actually not that difficult. It's not very difficult to respond to someone when they tell me, oh, it's too expensive. And then you say, well, the price or the cost, and just overcome that objection, blah. It's not that difficult. And then you can start selling things because you can literally get paid to learn. That's what I want you to do. I don't want you to only sell things that you are a master at. You've taken some sales calls, or you can take some sales calls. You can add some sales training in it. You can help people out, give even more value. Because again, if you do all of this extremely well, but then their close rate is 10%, could be better. What if it was 25%? That would be amazing, right? And now you're a growth operator, because that's how I want you to think about yourself. You're not a copywriter, you're an agency or a growth operator. You help people achieve outcomes. You help people grow from 10 to 20K a month, 10 to 50, 20 to 100, whatever. And you're not a copywriter anymore. What you do is mostly copywriting and strategy that revolves around copywriting. However, you are not just a copywriter, because copywriters sell emails, and copywriters don't sit at the big boy tables making important decisions, but agencies do. And that's why they can also charge agency prices. Now you don't even need to have a team. I don't have a team, except for some Pakistani people that do my personalized compliments and look for leads. But other than that, I write everything alone, but I still position myself as an agency. Tell you more about that in another video. Now, what I want to tell you as well is that I have a full guide on what exactly you need to learn in this, how to package your offers, how much to price them, everything that I can show you in my Loom Leverage Lab. It's my course that I made just the other day, and it is amazing. You'll literally see how you can grow your business in 2025 in the most efficient way possible. And I'll also give you an insanely good outreach strategy inside. Just go and click the top link in the description, and that's all you gotta do.